Hello, let's do the New York Times Hard Sudoku for April 17th, 2025. There's a link in the description if you'd like to try the puzzle yourself, and I'm going to get started right now. Okay, so we're going to do a basic geometry pass, but first, I did happen to notice when loading up this puzzle that this one looks up here, so it just places the one here, and let's actually fill out this triple as well. We have 1, 2, we need 3, 8, 9. Oh, these two can't be 9, and so that places the 9. All right, now we're going to do geometry. So we have 2, 4, and 9 here. Unfortunately, 4 and 9 are already in the top row, but we do need a 2. And these two 2s would have done the same thing, but it does put a 2 in one of those two. 8 and 9, we do need we need an 8 in this row. See, this is really handy for finding stuff like hidden singles. 8 can't be in these 3, and it can't be here. So 8 actually goes here, and that gives us this 3. So we have this entire box done just right at the start. I don't know about geometry when it's a full box. Honestly, I've never really thought about it. I like the idea of this 1, 2, 7 looking down here. I mean, this one helps, right? So there's a 1 and 1 of these two. Unfortunately, there's no 1, 2, 7 over in these spots here. All right, I guess I won't do geometry on this. I think normal scanning should do the trick on that. All right, 6 and 8. No good there. 3, 4, and 6. Unfortunately, this is empty. 4 and 9 are not up here, so they're down here. So let's actually just record that 4 and 9 are down here. Okay, that's about all we get from that. 2, 3, 7, 8. Ooh, it's so close. I was getting excited. I mean, we already have an 8, so we don't worry about that. But 2, 3, and 7 need to go in these 4 cells. And this cell here sees a 2 and a 7. It does not see a 3, though. I wonder if I can do anything with 3s to get more info about that. No, I don't think so. So unfortunately, at the moment, we can't do the 2, 3, 7 here. Okay. What about 2, 3, 7 here? It's unlikely. Okay. All right, 1, 4, and 8. We already have the 4, but I don't even think that... Well, the 8 is placed in this column, actually. We can just see that through this box a little bit easier, but this column, error of the box, needs an 8. That goes there, and that does put an 8 down here. I don't really need to be following up right now. I haven't actually done my main scan. So I need a 1, which goes in one of these two. Okay. All right, I think that's it for geometry. I mean, we've filled this box. That's pretty nice. Let's do our band-by-band scan. So I'm going to start with this 8 and 9. I like to start with the box with the fewest givens. We have these two 8s. This 8 helps. We've just placed so many 8s. I wonder if we can finish them. Unfortunately, no. We are just down to this rectangle of 8s, but it's pretty good. All right. So that was the 8. The 9. The 9s are done this way, and vertically doesn't help. Okay. And then we have the 2 and the 4. And the 9, let's see. So we're always going to have a buddy over here. We have the 2s marked there. How about these 2s, though? So 2's in one of these two. When we mark it like this, we want to look for 2 in this row. And actually, if you look, 2 can't be in any of these. And this 2 says not there. And, of course, 4 and 9 are filled. So 2 ends up in one of these two. That's going to claim this box. Claiming is when a row or a column, in this case the row, claims the digit from one of its boxes. So this row needs a 2. The 2 is going to be here or here, which means it has claimed the 2 from box 5, meaning the rest of box 5 cannot have a 2 because row 4 needs it. So the 2 will be in one of these two, meaning not here. Unfortunately, I'm not seeing anything to really do with that at the moment. That's okay. Still a good marking. So that was this 2. That was nice. The 4, of course, has a buddy over here. And it has plenty of buddies down there, so that places the 4. Vertically, I don't think we're as lucky. Actually, we are. It places this 4 here. There's a 4 in one of these two. Oh, sorry. We're just placing 4s everywhere. Let's highlight all the 4s. I think we can finish the 4s. I think we definitely can finish the 4s. Yeah, 4s are done. Okay, nice. Don't worry about 4s anymore. Every box we're going to find a 4, and we're going to forget that we can ignore them. All right, I'm just going to do a quick vertical scan of this whole band because, you know, we have 4s everywhere. It's just the 1 and the 9. The 1's already marked. 9's already marked. Okay. Actually, should we look for 9 in this row? Unfortunately, there's 2 places. Okay. So I think that's it for this band. Oh, there is some low-hanging fruit. There's 3 digits left here, 3 digits left here. So let's take a look. We need a 1, 6. What did I skip? 1, 3, 6. This can't be the 1 or the 6, so this has to be a 3. We're left with a 1, 6 pair. These 3 digits are 1, 5, 7. That's not a 1. Okay. This 3 pointing, looking up here puts a 3 in one of these two. Okay, so I placed this 3. That also looks down. Sorry, trying to highlight that 3 there. Puts a 3 in one of these two. I don't know that there's more with this 3. All right, I think that's what we get out of this top band for now. Let's do this next band. I guess we'll start with the 9 here. Unfortunately, we don't have any 9s here to help. All right. So I don't think there's anything with the 9 that we haven't already done. We've got the 6 and the 8. We have 6, 8 here and 6, 8 here. So I haven't marked the 6s yet. So 6 is one of these two. The 8s I have marked. Vertically, I don't think they do anything. Although this box is interesting enough. I should just take a quick look at what's left in it. We need a 1, 5, 6, 9. 1, 5, 6, 9. Amazingly, there's almost nothing to do with that. These aren't 1s, so this is 5, 6, 9. That's all we get. All right, I thought it was more interesting than it was. Any low-hanging fruit here before I move on? I'm not seeing any. This cell here, it's not 1, 6, 8, 4, 9. It's not 2. Okay, I think this is worth marking. In fact, this whole row is down to 4. Sorry. We need 1, 2, 5, 7. This can't be 1, 2, or 7. So this is a naked 5. And then this is 1, 2, 7. That's not 1, that's not 2. We know the 2's here already. 1, 7 with 5, 7, 2, 7, 5, 7. Huh. Okay. I don't think there's anything else to mark. I got this 5, though, so let's follow up on that. Where's 5 in this row? 3 places. Okay. This column is down to 4 digits, and so is this. I kind of want to mark that now. We need a 2, 5, 6, 7. 2, 5, 6, 7. Wow, it's very open. We know these aren't 5, though, so these are 2, 6, 7, and that's not even a 6. 2, 5, 6, 7. This one's not a 7. It's 2, 5, 6. This was not as fruitful as I hoped. How about these 4? We need a 3, 6, 8, 9. Well, these aren't 9, so these are 3, 6, 8. We can clean it up further. And this one's not 8, so it's 3, 6, 9. Still nothing to write home about. All right, this last band, we'll scan it real quick. We do have the 1s marked already. The 8s are marked. Okay, I mean, that's really all we get. Okay, now this 4, 5, 6, 9. So 5, 6, and 9 looking down here. Is anything unaccounted for? I mean, 5, 6, and 9 go here. We don't know what the 4th digit is. All right, I'll be on the lookout for more low-hanging fruit here. So let's just take a quick look through each row, column, and box. This row is down to 5, 6, 7, 9. Well, this can't be 5, 6, or 9, so that's a naked 7. Okay. Now, how do I follow up on that 7? 7's in one of these two. 7 is in one of these two. I already see we have a few places for 7. This is 5, 6, 9. We have the 6 and the 9, so it cleans up a little bit. 5, 9, 5, 6, 5, 6, 9. All right. This column is now down to 4 digits. We need a 1, 2, 3, 8. 2, 3, 8. Oh, not 8. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Not very exciting, is it? 2, 3 might be interesting later. Let's see. What else can I look for? So that was rows, columns. This column's down to 3 digits. We need a 1, 1, 3, 5, 1, 3, 5. This is 3, 5. So the one's down here, actually. Ooh, that's very helpful. I can just fill the whole 1, 3, 5 here, but in this column, one's in one of these two. That claims box. So column 2 claims the 1 from box 4. Another way to think about that, I don't like thinking about it this direction because it's harder to see, but I can prove it to you that if this were a 1, there's now nowhere to put 1 in this column, right? But kind of think about it the opposite way. Wherever the 1 ends up in this column, here or here, it's going to eliminate the 1 from here, right? So this can't be a 1. Neither can the rest of the box, but that's really important. That makes that a 7, 2, and 1. That gives us the 6 here. It gives us the 1 here and the 5 and the 7 and 1. Wow, that's the 3. That's the 1 there. All right. Down here we get the 5 and the 9. I think we've just collapsed the puzzle, to be honest. That's 6. Just need that one little sneeze. This column is down to something. 6 and 9. Nice. So that's our 6. That's our 9. So this 9 here. I'm just going to look at this. Oh, this here. How about that? That's a 7. And then this pair, at worst, is 2, 5. So this 5 tells us the order. That's 2, that's 5. This column needs something. It needs a 5. It gives us 1 and 5 there. It gives us the 1 and the 8 in this box. It gives us the 8 in this box. Right, yeah, that finished our 8s from the beginning there. We're left with the 2, 3 pair. Right, what's this pair? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We need 7, 9. This 9 tells us the order. 7, 9. That gives us the 2, 7, 6, and 3. Gives us the 2 here. That's our 7 and 3. That's our 2. This is a 3. I mean, we're done. 5, 9. 1. We need a 2. All right. 3, 4, 5. We need a 6. 6 is placed in here. That places the 5. 3 and 9. Oh, we get the 9 and the 5. That gives us 3 and 9, and we're done. All right, pretty straightforward today. What was it that just collapsed everything? It was the claiming ones here. So I think these claiming ones were really important. We also had claiming 2s here, I believe. I'm not sure if I ever used that, but the claiming 5s, definitely. All right, cool. Well, let me know how you did. If you enjoyed this, why not leave a like, subscribe, and a kind comment below.